The MG-HS mid-sized SUV. More space, more safety tech with MG Pilot, and more peace of mind. All from only $29,990 drive away. The MG-HS. It's the more you've been looking for.
There, online, and on your smart speaker.
Capra's Community Care. Special support for those special to us. Visit capras.com.au. Hit News Briefing.
Hey there, I'm Kim Braddish. After 2 years of strict restrictions, crowds have gathered across the country for Anzac Day services. 50,000 attended the dawn service at Melbourne's Shrine of Remembrance, while wreaths have been laid at the cenotaph at Sydney's Martin Place, and the Eternal Flame has been lit in Brisbane, while veteran Michael Ruffin delivered the dawn service address at the Australian War Memorial in the country's capital, remembering being surrounded by enemy soldiers on New Year's Eve in Vietnam in 1968.
In hindsight, it seems inconceivable that 5 men could run across 100 metres of open ground whilst being subjected to that amount of fire and not receive a single gunshot wound. Had any one of us been wounded, that would have been the end, as we would never have left a mate behind.
The Prime Minister has warned if China builds a military base on the Solomon Islands, it would be the red line for Australia and the US, while the Defence Minister reckons the only way to preserve peace is to prepare for war. Deputy Labor leader Richard Marles agrees with concerns about the recently signed security deal with Beijing and the island nation.
We are at a moment in our history where our strategic circumstances are as complex as any point since the end of the Second World War, and we certainly need to prepare. But we have not seen the preparation under this government.
And Emmanuel Macron has been re-elected French president, the first to do so in 2 decades. It comes after his far-right rival Marine Le Pen conceded defeat.
Ergon is urging drivers to slow down when roadside power line works are in progress. Please follow the traffic control signs and speed limits for everyone's safety.
The Roosters and St George entered today's Anzac Day Cup clash on the back of narrow wins last weekend. Trent Robinson's side had the edge over the Dragons, winning the last 3 on this day. The coach says it's an honour to play on such a special occasion.
It's one of those games that come around. You've got to keep your eyes on what our role is. So that's the most important thing. You've got to remember, motivation's an overrated thing in rugby league, but especially on days like this, you don't need to go overboard on speeches, but you do need to remember how to play the game and play it in our style.
Rockhampton Emergency Care Centre is open from 7 a.m. Partly cloudy afternoon for central Queensland. The slight chance of a shower, 27 the top for Rockhampton. Tomorrow a shower or 2, 24 in Rocky and Gladstone. And our listener app is your new home of local news. Download the app now to listen live or on demand.